Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Thank you for clicking on today's video. This is going to be a cash planning for the next 2 weeks, and we're going to be planning for $2,000. And I have a small confession to make. This may be my second time filming this video. Oof, tuh, is all I can say. I was doing it yesterday on my lunch hour, but so much was happening, like with my son and just lots of things. When I went back to like edit it, you could tell I was so encouraged. See, and I still can't talk. I was very distracted, and yeah, it just wasn't good. So we're gonna do this again, but the cool thing is I'm actually planning with more because I forgot about a deposit that was coming through. So that's exciting. So it's a good thing we're doing this. But anyway, so we, as always, are going to start off in my savings challenges. And oh, and I did forget, I switched up one of my challenges. I'm not going to be doing the power up. I'm actually going to be doing a new one that I got, and I am so freaking excited. Okay, so I'll do that so that way I know. Okie dokie artichoke. Let's not mess this up like I always do. All right, so this is going off to the side. And then we are going to be starting with my Christmas roll and save. And let's see how many times we're going to be playing today. So what is that, a 4? That's a 5. Okay, so the first roll is a 3 and a 5. And that is a reindeer, which is $1. I think I'm going to get my calculator out just to make sure. Okay, so there's 1. And then we've got a 2 and a 6, which is $2. Oh, they keep going. Okay, 1 and a 5. It's just another reindeer. So that is 3 rolls, 2 more. So let's go with the 5 and a 2. Oh, we got the gingerbread house. Very nice. And then last roll is a 2 and a 6, which is another pair of stockings for 2. All right, so that is $11 in our Christmas roll and save. And yes, I've seen some other people playing this challenge, so you really can do this however you want. I know some people are kind of like marking it off as they go, but this is like nonstop for me. I keep this until I decide to swap out the challenge. So you don't have to cross it off if you don't want to, just so you know. Okay, so here's the new challenge that I'm super excited about. If you saw my last video, I opened this. This is from Grace over at Cash Up with Grace, and it's rock, paper, scissors. And not only that, it comes with its own little die that tells you which one it is. How amazing is that? I freaking love it. So I do want to roll and see how many times we are going to be playing. I want to do it more. Okay, 4. 4 is a great number. Oh, once again, my game, my rules, no regrets. All right, so 4 times. And let me get my marker out, just so that way I can mark off the rock, paper, scissors. Where's my... Oh, well, we'll go with blue. Why not? I was looking for my black marker, but... Okay, so first roll is paper, which, yeah, by the way, so rock is $2, paper's 4, scissors is 6. So paper is 4. Yep, so I'm just going to cross that one off. Okay, roll number 2 is rock. So let's mark off that one, which is 2. 2 more. So scissors, which is 6. And then last one, paper, which is 4. Let's find another paper. So that's $16. Awesome. I can tell this is going to get, and my plan for this is even once I mark them all off, you know, I want to keep track of how much I save each time, but I am going to keep playing it again. So $16. I mean, I loved the power up challenge, but this is just so freaking cute. Okay, now let me move this off to the side, and then we are going into Go Mommy. Go Mommy, go Mommy, go. And let's see what we got here. All right. Drum roll. Number of toothbrushes currently being used in your home multiplied by 3. So that would be 5 times 3 is 15. Oh, damn. That's all right. So 15 there. Okay. So that is that. And I do want to write this down really quick. 15. But how is everybody doing? I hope everybody survived our first week back after Thanksgiving break. I'm sure, like a lot of you, I was dreading it. And plus, I was off that whole week. So yeah, there's something about just kind of getting back into the groove that's always tough, especially for the kids too. All right, and then let's see, we've got we have 3 more of these. Let's do Gretchen thinks you're mad at her. I don't know what the hell happened to my black marker. My bag of markers. Did I run off with it? It has to be here. Because, I'm weird. I'm really weird like that. I can't just randomly mark a different color. I just can't. So we'll just use the baby one. WTF, bruh. I have no idea where it went. That's fine. Let's not make a mountain out of a molehill. All right, $10 there. And then Hollyopoly. Let's see how many spots we're moving. We are moving 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is 12. Okay. And then we're going to go into our 100 envelope, which I did remember to grab. I'm so impressed with myself, and it's early. I'm filming this Saturday morning. I should say re-filming this Saturday morning. And, okay. So we're going to be doing, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do 6. We'll do that. Okay. And then for debt snowball, trying to think. I think we're going to do 150. Yes, because we just paid off some of this. So maybe let's just do a double count here. I can't take this into account. I really need to get these moved around again because we're saving 25, 50, 30. Oh. Maybe we'll be doing more. I feel like, so, because yeah, we're not quite done with that one yet. So like I was doing before, I was playing with like $120 before for like my mini Mondays and freebie Fridays. And then I was just adding that to the money that we're saving. So $105 is how much like we've freed up with our minimum payments. So, I mean, do we want to add? I'm sorry. I'm thinking, it's like, okay, do I want to invest that money to other things, but we're also paying off debt? We're going to do $200. Hell yeah, we are. Hell yeah, we are. Okay, we're going to get this debt knocked out because that's one of my biggest goals for 2026 is to really, really pay off a lot of debt. So, all right, let's go ahead and add these up and see how much that is there. All right, so that's $270. Okay. So then, since I'm on this page, it's always 30 for the kids every week. Okay, which is 150. So 2,000 minus the 150 minus the 270, 1,580 left to work with, which that is a great amount. So, yep, I'm glad we did the 200 in debt snowball. Knock those debts out. Okay, so now let me go ahead and make a little bit of room here. And we're going to start off with, no, we're not. We're not. I did that yesterday too. I was jumping straight to high priority. Gotta start with our wallet first, which, BT dubs, I'm super excited, guys. look at this. Look at this. I have money in, well, not spending, shocker, not coffee, but like in a lot of my envelopes, I have money. This is so cool. Again, the most I've ever had left over. But we're going to pretend like it's not there, and that's going to go into also our debt snowball. So 400 for groceries, and then household. We're sitting pretty good with household stuff, so I'm just going to do 20, and that should be more than enough. Spending is going to be the 120, 40 a week for my husband, 20 a week for me. And then coffee, we are getting low on coffee, so I'm going to go ahead and do 20 into coffee. Eating out is going to get 40. And then buffer is going to be 20. Okay, so leaving us with 960. So that's awesome. But really quick, you know what? I'll do it at the end. I was just going to add these up and write it down. I'll do that at the end. Comma, say titties. Okay. High priority. So here's another story time. Otto, we were sitting a lot better. Oh my gosh, I need to run these through the laminator. Ooh, which made me think, I think I'm going to do a video on how you can maintain and make these envelopes last. What do you think? I think I'm going to do it. Anyway, so Otto, we did have 450, but my son needed all new tires on his Prius. Yeah, Prius, snow do not go well, especially when the tires are starting to bald. So his dad and I decided to go ahead and split it, and that's his birthday present, unfortunately. But so we're not starting over, but we definitely have less than we did. So I'm going to go ahead and put 50 in here to get it up to 200. And then emergency, we're still good. I'm going to put 25 in here. And I just realized, I hope you guys can see this. Let me maneuver. Does it help? Let me actually do a little bit of a zoom in. Maybe that would help a little bit. See a little better. Okay. Taxes, 300. So we're just going to do 25 in there. And then, so Christmas, since we stuffed our Christmas binder, we are starting over and we're starting for next year. I know some people are still stuffing for this year, but no, we've got our budgets. We have our lists. We're done. So starting over, let's go ahead and do 25. Okay. And then registration. So thankfully we got that paid off. Yes. And I did a little bit of math, and I think $30 every paycheck is going to get us up to that amount, probably long before we even need to pay. But anyway, I just feel like 30, that'll be a good amount to stuff each week or each pay period. All right. And then propane. Yeah. Propane, we're sitting at 300. So I'm going to do 50 in here, actually, just to give it a boost. Medical, we're going to do 25 because we've got 225 in there. And it looks like I'm probably going to be going back around and changing some of these categories, but that's fine. Dental, let's go ahead and do 25. And then vision, I do kind of want to beef this up because my husband had to get a new pair of glasses. And that was just shy of $300. So I'm going to do 50 in here for now. Okay. So now let's move along to low priority. And home improvement. Yay! I have a good story about this one. So remember when I was telling you about our sink, our kitchen sink completely backed up. We didn't have it for days. My former father-in-law, I still consider him a father-in-law. He's just wonderful. Anyway, he had a snake that we were able to run through the pipes. By we, I mean my husband. And he fixed the problem. That worked. So we do not have to dip into here. Super excited about that. So we have 450. I'm putting 50 in here because we are just, I'm telling you, we are excited to update that bathroom. I should take you guys on a little tour and show you what I'm talking about. It's rough. And then landscaping. So again, I have all these stories. So I was going to have a cash stuffing for the Q4 Christmas bonus that we got, but my husband and I just decided, you know what, let's just get things paid off. And obviously we still planned for Christmas with that, but landscaping was one of the things that we just finished paying off. So we're starting over, and this is really not a very high priority anymore. So 25 is going to be going off into there because we are starting over. And then home decor, again, not a super high priority. But so home decor, I actually, so like if I go to Bath and Body and I buy candles and stuff like that, I consider that home decor, which doesn't make sense. That should probably be something more like household because it's for the house. But my envelopes, my rules. We're revamping all of this for our 2026 thing. But anyway, Bath and Body is having their big 3-wick candle sale. Do I be naughty? Should I be naughty? Shh, don't tell my husband. I'm putting 50 in there because, as you can see, like, I burn candles literally every day. And I have the little wallflower bulbs. Like, I'm just obsessed. Having this many animals and boys in our house, I need our house to smell good. All right, and then pets is 15. I'm going to go ahead and do, let's do 35 in there to get it up to 50. And then gifts. So let's see. I'm also going to do 15 in there. I know we did something. I know that we paid for the tires for my son's birthday, but I'm sorry. He still deserves a little something. It's his 18th birthday. Like, the kid deserves something. All right, and then vacation is $350, so I'm going to dump 50 in there so we can get it up to $400. Because my hubby and I need a vacay. Like, just a mini one. Just a little mini weekend getaway. Subscriptions, we're going to do 25. And then pool, we are at 200. Let's do 50 in there. Because 'tis the season. Those should start going on sale this winter. So are we anywhere near ready? Nah, nope. But every little bit helps. Okay, so moving on into personal. And we still have $355. I'd say we're doing pretty good. All right, so hair has 60. And I need to start saving up for mine. The boys just got their hair done, so they're good. So let's go ahead and do... Let's do 40 for now. We might be able to bump that up a little bit. And then beauty... What? Beauty has 49. No, I don't like that. So we're going to do 26 in here to get that back to like a... Yeah. I hope I did the... we'll find out. Whatever. Clothing. We've got 50. We're going to do 50 again because I think we're going to need some like coats and stuff like that. And then hobbies. Yes. So hobbies is going to be moving into my business binder when I do my 26 setup. Just because that's truly what this funds. This funds all, you know, my vellum paper and my matte lamination and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and do 50 in here. And then tattoo, let's go ahead and do 25. Okay. And then Happy Mail has 25 left. Because y'all are coming out with some really freaking cute shit, okay? Like, and like I said in my other video, I have that A5 binder now. I really want to get some A5 challenges because there's just so many cute ones. So let's go ahead. I know. I'm going to put 50 in here just because, yeah, I want to promote other small shops because they deserve it. Okay, that is everything accounted for. So now we have $114 left, I think. I'm going to take a quick second and just add all of this up just to make sure that that's accurate. I will be right back. So yep, that leaves us with 114 to work with. I should have grabbed my white out. One sec. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys, but I have been waking up every single morning. My nose is completely plugged. Like, both nostrils are completely plugged. I'm sneezing. I feel really like, yeah, I just feel like I have a smoker's voice. Is that weird? I don't know. Whatever. So I apologize if I sound that way, but dang, and now I got a tickle, so of course, got the energy drink. Un momento, por favor. We good now. So, 114. I think I want to focus on vision and propane just because I know those are the two. Like, I want to pay us back for my husband's glasses, and propane should be, especially now that we're running our heat and everything a lot more. So let's see, 350. So let's go ahead and put 100 into propane, or should we do 75? What would the 75 be? 39. I hate odd numbers. Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do 75 into propane. Yep. I'm brain farting. I'm sorry, it stinks. Okay, so that's one. Yeah, 125. Good Lord. Okay, so that would be an extra 75 here, which would make this 380. Okay. So what was that? 114 minus the 75 equals the 39. I'm taking $1 from my wallet because I ain't working with that. So just remind me when I'm like, what the hell happened? So vision. We're going to be putting an extra 40, which would make this 90 going into here, which changes that again. So 380 plus the 90 should be 470. Okay. That's terrible. 470. Okay. So now let's add these up just to make sure that that's right. Yep. Nope. That's wrong. What did I do? I think this is where I messed up. Because I had planned for 50. Well, no, because I was adding the 75. Yeah. This has to be where I messed up. But I don't think so. Ugh, guys, why isn't the math working? My brain just went retarded. Because we had planned for 50 and it was going to be 39 plus I was adding. Oh, no, that's right. 90. Duh. Okay. Please hold. Oops. So this is for 20, not for 70. There we go. Now I know we're good because that's the $50 that we were off. Okie dokie. So now we're going to go ahead and do our tallies, and just because I don't want to forget. So for vision, it truly is $39 that I need to ask the bank for. So you see what I'm saying? So we're just going to do this. So that way I can remember. It's actually 89. So 50, 60, 70, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what I'm asking for. And then I'm going to add an extra $1. I'm probably shooting myself in the foot for that, but whatever. All right, so groceries, each week I do 200, which is 100, 50, 70, 90, 200. So I'm going to do that again. And then household is just going to be getting 20. Spending, my husband is getting the 40 a week. So 20, 40, 20, 40. And then I'm getting 20. And I like to do a 10, a 5, and 5 ones. So I'm just going to double that. And there's the 10 ones for that. Coffee is going to be getting the 20. Eating out is getting 40. And then 20 for a buffer. All right. Auto 50. Emergency 25. 25. 25, and then 30, So 20 and 30. So we'll do 100, 25, 25, 25. Okay. And then 50, 25, 50, 20, 35, 15, 50, 25, 50, 20, 40, 25, 26, 50, 50, 25, 50. Okay, so let's add it up. So we've got, oh, I almost screwed up. I almost screwed up. That is not correct. All right. I know what I'm doing, I swear. So I like to do 5 and 5 ones for my $10 a week. So there's my 2 5s and there's the 10. There we go. So that's 10 and 20. Okay? Yep. So 10, 20, 4, 25 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 fives. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3. I'm counting this one at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, that's right. Okay. I was doubting myself. All right, so 300. So that should be 550, but my brain today, no. I'm double checking everything. Oh my God, I can't even type the right. 27 times 20, and then 80, 17 times 5, and then 25 ones. Okay. Lay flip. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward, which I think I need to do a little bit of unstuffing and some envelopes. All right, so roll and save is getting 11. The rock, paper, scissors is 16. And then we've got 15 for Go Mommy. Oh, wait, is that right? Yeah, Go Mommy was 15. And then 10, 12, 6, and then the 200. So, okay, let's think about this. I want to have some higher bills just because I want to be able to condense to keep these envelopes as thin as possible. So let's go ahead and throw some 20s in the mix. I think that would be helpful, especially since we're starting to work with a lot bigger numbers. So let's do 60 in that. And then let's do 40. No, let's do 60 tens. So that way we can do 40 and 5s, right? Yeah, and then we'll do the 41s. And sorry, again, that's 8. I'm just going to write 8. Okay, so I think that would be good. I think that'll be good. So now let's tally this up. So we've got 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 45 ones. 8, 9, 10, 11 fives. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on, I'm doing that again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's 160, 160, 55, and then 45. Okay. So now let's transfer these amounts over as well. So we've got the 300s, we've got 1150s. Okay, so then we've got 27 and 8. Oh, really? plus 8, so that's 35. I'm just going to go ahead and do this now. So that's 700. All right, and then tens, we've got 8, and then the 16. So that's 24. 240. 17 and 11. What is that, 28? 140. And then we have the 45 and the 25, which is 70. All right, so fingers crossed, this should equal our 2,000. Yeah. It's probably going to be off $1 because of my whole thing. But it mathed out. Shouldn't I be off $1? So, okay, hold on. So I just want to make sure. 10, 20, 4, 25, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're fine. It's fine. I'm pretty sure we're good with the 2,000. I'm sure the maths out the way it's supposed to. I'm just making things hard. So, okay. Of course, though, I will go back, refigure everything just to make sure that we're good. And then I've got my little teller slip here that I will fill out and take to the bank today to get the cash, so that way I can do the cash stuffing. So, and then in the cash stuffing, I'm going to dive more into the things that are going to be coming to the shop this weekend. I should have everything finalized today. And then I do have some open orders that I need to get ready. So there might even be a few little pack some orders with me. I don't know. I might do maybe on my Instagram stories or something like that. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. So thank you very much for joining the Hot Mess Express. As always, I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. JK, I'm back. I hated leaving things like unresolved. So I did go back and I added this up. So 620, 419, 300, 241, blah, blah, blah. That does equal our $2,000, because that's all I want, is to take $2,000 from the bank. And that's exactly what this is $2,000. I'm going to be stuffing $2,001 technically. So that's what was throwing it off. So yes, these amounts are golden. So I'm going to write this down so I can take to the bank. So we've got 3, 11, 35, 24, 28, and 70. So 300. And I'm telling you guys, tellers absolutely love these teller slips. They really do. It makes their lives, especially since everything's computerized now. I mean, it just makes their lives so much easier. And I don't know why the dogs are barking, but okay. So there we go. Now I am ready to go into town and get the cash, so that way we can do the cash stuffing. So again, thank you. I appreciate you. Now I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.